Hello and welcome. Welcome to Drakenmemoria. Hey, you! Wow, just in time. I was getting nervous. Welcome to Drakenmemoria. For those of you wondering what this is, well, it's Dungeons and Dragons, or more specifically, a group of people playing Dungeons and Dragons. And don't worry, we're supposed to have a full set of images. Remy's probably just late. Tobiashi said he was going to be late 35 minutes. So don't worry, we're supposed to have a full cast. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, welcome to Drakenmemoria. For those of you who don't want to watch Dungeons and Dragons, well, it's kind of weird because usually you have to enter Dungeons and Dragons in search to get us, and you have to go pretty far down the list also. So it's kind of weird if it's not intentional. But who knows? Maybe you... I don't know what reason. Go do something else if you don't want to watch this. That's all we can say. But if you actually want to be here, whatever the reason, whether it's because of us, one of us, because it's Dungeons and Dragons, because it's a combination of everything else, because you like mocking us, I don't know. So long as you stay civil in the chat, it's a pleasure to have you with us. We hope you'll have a pleasant, whatever part of the day it is, wherever you are. And who knows, maybe it's not even day. Maybe you're in space, so. Yeah, that's everything I could possibly say. I was hoping that Remy would be there. Did I receive a message somewhere? No, I didn't receive a message. Okay, doesn't say it. Oh, someone is afraid.
Coward.
40? Did you age 10 months in the last time?
40 maybe.
40? I thought you were at 29 the last time. Well, I'm not gonna be opposed to any of this. It's very nice. I always appreciate it. It does sometimes feel like I'm making you pay to play, but that's okay. I can live with that feeling. All right. Well. Publicity's sake, if you enjoy the thunderstorm in the background right now, that's Ambient Mixer. If you like the world map, it's Wonder Draft. If you like the dungeon map, it's Dungeon Alchemist. So, with this, hopefully by the time I'm done with the recap of last episode, Remy will be here. Alright. So, what happened last episode? Oh yeah, the party faced the darkness of the Nightmare Realm once more. The mind of the cultist having been blown apart and reorganized in the Nightmare Realm, our adventurers had to interrogate the prisoner by exploring the temporary world the Nightmare Realm created, facing a living darkness, avoiding ambush by pumpkin heads, undying monsters, and being hunted by a beast of shadow. Our heroes explored the mind of their prisoner, hoping to find the clues they were looking for. Now the nightmare is coming to an end, and our adventurer chose their doorway out, a shadowy monster with two glowing eyes peering from the depth. Big question is, will the light come back after this encounter? And that's...
Nope.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. No, man. When I saw
Bummer.
one of your images flickering, I thought that maybe someone was logging in, but... Alright. Maybe... Well, hopefully he didn't fall asleep. It's just a computer problem. All right. So, why not jump on the battle map immediately? So, oh, looks like the garden where Remy and Tobiashi usually are. All right. So this is where we left off. Oh, that's slightly. It's going to be slightly annoying. Hey, hello.
3 ran into a bit of a snag, including a door.
Oh yeah, well that's the kind of excuse that is easily forgivable. So now the question is, did the door have a name, or? I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I'm calling it the hoe door.
Oh.
Really hard to break down.
You really have to push hard to get through. Alright. Well, the only question is, was it a back door?
It's like, no, this one comes in the side.
Oh. Okay. And I don't know why, but everyone's camera is weird, and how about that? I'm pretty sure that when Tobiashi's gonna arrive, it's all gonna mess up every single camera that I've just rearranged. And it's gonna be annoying as heck, but alright. Hopefully we're good with this.
I mean, look, sometimes we just have to accept that it's like, like settings are optional and very fluid.
Yeah.
No,
Alright, good.
I won't accept.
But every time you turn the computer on, it doesn't suddenly turn to light mode, volume turned all the way up, and
My worst nightmare.
Well, that's actually kind of funny that you'd mentioned that, because when I opened my computer today, right before the stream started, the background didn't load for a full minute. So oh no, come on, did it just crash? But thankfully, no. I do admit that I'm starting to have a whole lot of things on my desk. I'm a bit behind in the map making stream for putting things on YouTube. Had a little editing problem and just messed up all the schedule. Alright, so now I've honestly been debating before we start about if I should have said this before we started the stream or after, but I think it's not a bad idea if I say it once it started, because some people will sometimes get an idea that everything we do on stream is everything that happens, but in a normal game, it's normal for players and dungeon master to talk to one another and make sure that everything's okay, everything's fine. You want to go to that? Are you okay with us not opening this thing about your story right now, and everything like this? So
no time to punt back now.
yeah, no, not now, not now. Come on, let's do it later. So here it is. I just want to say, so far you haven't given me any reason to doubt that everything that's going to happen tonight and everything you'll learn will hurt you in any way, shape, or form. And I've been very thankful for that, because I've had very capricious groups in the past that reacted to so many things. But still, the information that you chose to end this nightmare is a major one, and maybe you've sort of figured it out. Each and every boss would have given an information that would sort of have targeted one of you specifically, because that mastermind has been doing a lot of stuff for a long time and he's seen a lot of things. And it just so happened that this one
About Jorg.
well, this one touches something that has been touched a whole lot during this campaign. So I just want to say, anything that you're anything that you're about to learn from this, I just want to reassure you that every single aspect of your stories had already been created. And I already knew exactly where everything was going to go, and how it would possibly end. And I'm really starting to get annoyed by seeing part of the garden inside of Tobiashi's frame. So give me a moment. Open his photo. Oh, nice. It's not in the right place.
I mean, look, I was basically still running, but 2 years of a campaign, players had no idea that one of their companion NPCs was a BBEG the whole time.
So everything, I already created everything, and I already knew where it would all go. But then one of you gave me this beautiful little nugget of story element that, when I looked at it after the game, just felt like, damn, it just ties everything that I've made together in such a seamless way. It felt like the missing piece of a puzzle that I didn't know was missing, so I couldn't not use it.
Jorg is the secret leader of the Hunter cult. I knew
Damn it!
Oh God, I chose the wrong secret.
You did good. You never told anyone. That's good. That's good.
No, that's the best part, though. It was so secret that even Jorg didn't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to say, it was not planned when we started, but it was too perfect not to use it. So now, let's see if you are going to survive this and learn about this thing or not.
Now we have to.
Yeah, you
We
have
hyped
to.
it up so much, now we're all just gonna die and never know.
Yeah. All right, so as I said before, okay, so we don't need thunderstorm in the background. We might need a little bit of. Oh, I think someone's taking a bath, because that's not rain outside. All right. So, well, it's a kind of music. All right. So, before we started, I remember that you all said, once the stream was over, that you didn't want to summon Orunak in case the Nightmare Realm summoned them wrong. And I was told that might sound like what you would all say when you were trying to justify forgetting to summon him. So, I was wondering if you all wanted to go back 3 minutes in the past and summon him before we start. Or if
Actually,
it was
I don't
honest.
remember this conversation.
I think I talked about summoning him before, and then then I think we decided that he might get hurt by the Nightmare Realm.
Yeah, that's what I remember that too.
All right. So I just wanted to be sure that everyone was in agreement that you were afraid he would be summoned weird, and it wasn't actually because you forgot.
No, I think we decided that we didn't want to risk putting him or harming him in some way. We were being nice for once.
Okay. Remy, it feels like you have a different opinion.
It's like, well, it's just that we're going into a boss fight, and something tells me that Jorg has not optimized his spell list for
Healing.
the curative powers that we might require, especially since certain individuals have lowered their maximum hit points a not insignificant amount against what I'm only going to assume is a deadly fight. And in fact, the deadly fight may have been designed with Olenek in mind.
I guess
this
that's
is
a
more of an
question. I guess
above
that's a question for
consideration.
I guess that's a question for the DM. Was this fight designed with 7 or 6 of us?
Oh, that's a pretty meta question to ask.
That is a pretty meta question.
Yeah, it's unfortunately the kind of question that DMs would love to answer, but usually can't answer. So
Let me see my spell list.
I mean, my character list, I gotta stick through and say we would have summoned Ordak because we talked about it earlier and decided not to. So unless
Here
we...
ones, healing word.
But
Yeah,
healing
I don't
word.
remember that conversation.
Yeah, that's a thing. Like, I'm actually pretty good at remembering conversations, and I just have zero memory of this conversation. I remember
might
a
have been-
conversation about not having Oranak because we did not plant him, like, the day that we were presumably supposed to be having a day off. So, can forgive us for that one. But
So basically, what
Yeah, I
you're
remember
saying
talking
is that
about how we hadn't planted him before we came in.
in fact, in retrospect, I wonder if maybe the extra candle might have had Oranak in mind.
Yeah, maybe we should just summon him. We
Terry can't hold a candle, so
can fight him
Well,
off if we
nobody.
need
Well,
to.
nobody can hold a candle to Terry.
true.
All right. So everyone
So
is in agreement?
personally, my vote is, hey, while we were spending a bit of time looking at the awe of the master and his evil power, just like do wandering
DM's
in
gonna
a corner.
pitch a softball. I'm gonna swing at it.
I don't know. If you guys really feel like we need Oranak, we can go and summon Oranak. I'm okay with it for the sense. I just don't think it's fine.
Oh, you know what? We can make it so that the audience made the decision and started walking off, and Ramey's just like,
Yeah.
There was
That
a
is
little bit
something
of
Remy
dirt.
would've done.
There was a little bit of dirt just outside. There's a huge garden. So Remy just took a little bit of dirt, took it in his hand, and just started planting it.
The other question we'd have to ask is Andre or Fisher bringing out Terry in this nightmare
No.
realm?
That
No.
was something I specifically wasn't going to do.
That might have been the conversation I remembered.
that conversation I remember.
You think we just lumped all the
Yeah.
NPCs together and just were like, okay, we're not doing one, we're not doing... just assumed, or I don't know.
Okay.
It's possible.
We call it the one worm rule. It's similar to the one drop rule, but
All right, so
One worm
since
ruled them
everyone except audience remember saying that Terry wouldn't be there, and audience is the only one who remembers us saying Orunak wasn't there, I think we should.
We're just gaslighting Sam.
You know what? If you guys gaslight me for victory, it's fine.
All right. Okay, so Orunak is part of this. You plant him. One of you plants him as the 4 remaining go put the candles in the room properly. So we're going to make him appear. As you plant him, oh good, because that would have been weird if it was a natural 20 on this one.
Would have made the fight much easier, probably.
Would he fit?
Well, to be quite honest, that's the risk that I did not tell you about. If it was a natural 20, you don't have greater access to that realm. So that would have been a nightmare version of Ohunak, but it rolled a 9. So it's actually Ohunak who comes out.
That was a risk.
I mean, a 5% risk.
Yeah.
The only time we've ever been screwed over by a sub 5 percentile was with a player who's no longer here. So,
All right. All right. So
I think it was like 3%.
I think something like that. I think he rolled 100. Oh, come on, man. Come on. All right, so you plant him, and there is a brief moment, Remy, where you sort of feel like, oh, maybe I should have told the audience that I was going to do this, because you start seeing him grow, and it doesn't quite look like him. There's no leaf growing on his branches, and weird green ichor sort of starts drooling out of his bark. But then when you see his face arriving and you just see him go, what the? Hi?
Sorry. Welcome to a nightmare.
You can say that again. Where are we?
In the nightmare realm.
Oh, that
Turns
wasn't a
out-
joke. That's okay.
No.
Turns out that his head is also, his triangle head is upside down.
Oh, I thought you were on the ceiling. It's just my face that's upside down. Okay.
Just takes his arms.
Remy, you have white feathers. What happened?
I've seen some shit.
Okay. I hope that's... Oh, goodness. That's why I'm here, isn't it? And he looks
Yep.
at the two big eyes looming over the organ. Right.
Spooky, ain't it?
Well, you know, from time to time, I'd like it if you just summon me because you enjoy my presence, but I guess that's okay.
Every time we've done that, you've gotten annoyed.
Really?
Yeah, you're always like, hey, you're taking me away from a massage or a vacation that I'm on. That's why we stopped doing it. You're always like, don't summon me unless it's urgent, because I'm happy on the other side.
No, I'm pretty sure that's not what I said.
Well, I don't know. I know we've done it like twice, and both times you were like, I was in the middle of something nice and got annoyed with us. So,
I'm pretty sure what I was... Okay, never mind. It's starting to move. I will finish this later. Alright, so...
roll initiative.
Yeah. Basically.
Oh boy.
Alright, we'll take that. It's a 15.
Six.
Hold on. Jorg is a 6.
Mm-hmm. Didn't want to go first anyway.
Remy?
Hello.
13.
15.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Perfect timing.
Your picture is above you. Okay, hold on.
We're all rolling
Oh.
initiative.
Hello?
Hello,
Wait.
hold on. Oh,
Hello.
Can you hear us? We can hear you.
we can hear you, but we can't see you.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm not gonna have a camera right now. I'm waiting to take someone home.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll put your picture again. So you're just here to...
I could roll. I just have to get on the app. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Well, we're rolling initiative.
Okay.
Don't
okay.
play if you're driving.
I'm not driving.
Okay, good.
I'm sitting. I'm waiting for them to finish closing up over here so I could take them home.
Okay.
Okay, but then will you be driving?
Yes, but I will not be playing.
Okay.
I'll just be listening at that point.
Okay. So,
You
Tobias,
guys just started the fight?
we're rolling
We're rolling
initiative.
initiative right now.
Yeah.
I need your initiative.
All right, I'm rolling. Give me 1 second. And initiative. 19.
19.
I rolled a 19. So 23.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I'm freaking ready.
Ooh la la.
Audience. You rolled a
Oh, I rolled a 15.
15. Alright. Well, I thought it was going to be the monster first, but apparently Fisher rolled better. Alright, so as you place all of those candle and group up, Alunak stepping going one step behind because, you know, he's going to be the healer of the group. You see the creature moving up, stepping on top of the organ. You see only those two bright eyes. The figure of it feels snaky in appearance. The head, triangular, also a bit snaky, but it does have draconic feature to it. So somewhere in between, and everything around it is just shadows moving, dancing. As you all take out your weapon and prepare for this, you can hear the creature say, "Once again, you come to me." And it stands there watching all of you. And Fisher, you rolled one higher than it, so you go first.
Hell yeah. I'm going to move up to K4. Is it like on the organ to the point where it's high out of my reach, or is it?
No,
just around
I'd say it's in. So the way the image of this organ is made, there is sort of a depression in the middle. I'd say it's there, so it would be, I'd say, 10 feet from you. So if you have a reach for some reason, it's not out of range. If you don't,
Dang.
you're going to have to climb the organ.
Yeah, I guess I vault up onto the organ. It makes a horrifying noise, so it just stand on the keys.
Of course, he played off key.
And then I am going to swing at it.
All right, go ahead.
The question is, I'm gonna for now, I'm just gonna boom and blade on the first attack. That is a 17.
You swing and it goes completely inside. It doesn't feel like you hit anything at all.
Bang. And then I will use my bonus action or magic attack, and that's also gonna miss. Well, the 6 and a 5.
We're doing great. We're doing great, guys.
Good start. Good start.
It's the sound of the
Are
organ.
you
It
outside
surprised
of
you.
the
You didn't expect
Candle
it.
Oh wait, no, we said
I was too ready.
No,
Jumped the gun a
it's
little bit.
the sound of the organ. You know, you didn't expect it when
Yeah.
you stepped on it. You
It
just
threw me
jumped a
off.
little bit and.
It's not my fault.
You know, I am waiting for the fight where our misses are actually dealing damage to the creature.
Okay. And then that's gonna be my turn.
All right.
I guess.
Well, the creature, seeing this, looks at.
And then I go, shit. Also, you moved Jorg, not me.
Oh, sorry. Fisher, here you go.
I can be your mount.
Oh.
New type of
You know,
talent?
we're seeing a new side of Jorg every session.
Yeah, George just
The
looks.
time away from the group did things to him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
George just looks at the Fisher and says, "Come on, mount me." All right, so the beast looks at all of you for a brief moment. Looks at Fisher flailing his arm in front of it.
I'm flailing a sword.
I'm talking from its perspective.
Yeah.
So it looks at all of you for a brief moment, looks at Fisher trying to hit it. And it jumps in the air.
Yahoo!
While jumping, it just transforms into this mass of swirling, shadowy energy with small wisp of blue flame inside of it. It jumps in the air and it falls right in the middle of everyone. The burst of energy just pushes everything away, and the entire room seems to fill instantaneously with a thick fog that throws everything into dim light. The creature looks at all of you for a brief moment as this happens, and simply seems to vanish in all of that shadow. It just seems to meld inside. You wait for it for a brief moment. Yeah, okay. No one can actually figure out where it's going to attack from, and then suddenly...
Does blind sense do anything here, or no? For me,
It might. Oh, goodness. Alright. No, it doesn't do anything to help you on this one. Mainly because you don't feel it moving near you. That's why you don't feel anything moving, no movement at all. It's just... damn it. Then suddenly, everyone gets hit by a Constitution saving throw, please.
Never a dex saving throw. I can never use evasion.
And I'm rolling bad today.
you get
10
2
is-
plus 2 more.
Half a point below average.
12. Well, I rolled a 5 on the
Oh,
die.
okay.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
25.
Okay.
Unless it's against poison, then I have advantage. But
Alright.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. Remy?
It's 21 with audience Azora.
Oh. Nice.
nice.
Alright, so this means Fisher and Remy, you actually succeed on your saving throw. Where's Fisher and Remy? Alright, Fisher is there. And this is where the beast reappears. When you, fortunately for you, Remy, and you, Fisher, you just see it at the last possible moment. It feels like a large mouth is open and it just... energy just pours out. Cold energy that just pours out of its mouth. fissure. Fortunately, you're right next to the organ. You barely have time to just dive down and hide, partially hide in behind the organs. Remy, it just so happens that you're right next to a bench, so you just dive in and just in time to partially avoid being hit by this blast. Well, you're kind of fortunate because it doesn't. There's a lot of ones and two. So, 39 points of cold damage blast into everyone that failed. Everyone that succeeded, half that damage.
39, you say?
39.
Ooh.
That was a breath weapon.
Yeah.
And it's a 90 feet cone, so it reached all the way to the back of the room. As a matter of fact, you don't think the room is 90 feet long, so...
That kind of hurt. That kind of hurt.
A little bit.
Oh, and I can hear you. Alright, when it uses its breath, that's everything it can do. Alright.
I am going to cast Absorb Elements to reduce it farther.
Ooh, I'm gonna do that too. I forgot about that. Thank you.
Well, it's a reaction, so as long as we didn't jump to the next turn, it's not too late. Alright.
And you guys think you're so
Absorb
cool.
elements.
Alright. Just adjust it like this. Alright. Alright, so that's just that. Should have been at the beginning of his turn, but it's the end of his turn, so why not do this? Because of all the shadow that appeared in the room, you are inside of oh no, it's at... Oh, well, yeah, well, all right. It's going to be at the beginning of the turn. All right, never mind. I didn't do a mistake. Let's not undo a not mistake by making a mistake. So next one on the on list is 15 and 15. No, 19. Tobiyashi.
Yay! Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my action to activate my cloak of mirror images, and then after that, I'm going to. Is it close to me, or do I not know where it's at right now?
No, you know where it is right now. It's at the other end of the room, so it's 30 feet away from you exactly.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna use that, and then not gonna use my bonus action. I'm just gonna move away from everybody else. Maybe to one of the. I'm not gonna say far left corner, but to all the way to the side, in the middle of the room. I can't see the map, so.
Okay. So do you remember roughly what it looks like?
Yes.
Sort of the large square with a lot of bench. There's the last third to the left is where the altar and the musical instrument are made, and there is a door at the bottom that leads to another room that you've never gone to, and it's closed. So right now you are almost dead center into that room. So where are you going? Up, down, left, right? The enemy is completely to the far right.
Let me get like 30 feet away from everybody else. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so
and
up. Away from the enemy or toward him?
Away from the enemy.
Okay, so basically you're almost All right, I can push you 20 feet away.
And I think I'm gonna need to do this. Give me 1 second to look at this. Actions. Yeah. Nope. 1 second, looking for it. Nope. I'll use my bonus action to take the dodge action, just in case it tries to attack me.
Okay. And okay, yeah, sure. Dodge is an action. All right. So you're playing it safe. All right.
Yeah, until I get to my house.
Yeah, sure. Why not? All right. All right. So that's your turn. And then we go down to audience and Remy with 15 both. Sorry. So technically, I think Remy has a higher dexterity than audience.
He does.
Then Remy, if you want, you can go before audience, or you can do the groupie thing and not go before your crush.
Well, this was
We can do
actually the
rogue thing
situation
and let
where
someone go into melee so you can get a sneak attack.
it's like, well, in a way, like me going first is actually going to be a benefit, or at least hopefully. It's like, because I'm blowing the dust off of my never-ending collection of inventories.
Okay.
As Raimi pulls out a scroll of haste.
Oh, okay.
It's like, and he's going to read this scroll in an attempt to cast it onto audience.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I do got to roll first. Because technically haste is a higher level than what Raimi is able to cast.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But it's fine. That's a 16.
All right.
Like, so audience, maybe it's magic, maybe it's affection, maybe it's adoration, maybe it's a combination of all three.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
It's like you are filled with an energy that, well, honestly, you felt before. It's like, but not usually from this source.
And it obviously feels like you ate a coffee bush.
This is what meth feels like.
Don't say that. We don't want people start taking that because of that. Oh, look, I'm hasted.
Sorry, Adderall.
All right.
Same difference.
If you had ADHD, this would be
Got
all
it.
you need.
So I can take an extra action
Yeah.
for attacks.
Or one attack. Yeah.
And it's like you can take an extra action. Your AC increases by 2. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and your speed is doubled.
My speed is doubled, which the speed is doubled is actually quite nice.
It's now I do have a question because it didn't occur to me until I read it. But is my sound sight an action or a bonus action?
Oh,
It only says spending a spell level's worth of magic. Like it's the only one that doesn't actually have like an action tied to it in the description.
of your lantern. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was intentional, meaning that it's a free action so long as you pay the price.
Okay, it's like it was the odd man out, so I felt like I needed to at least ask instead of assume. Yeah, it's just like but then briefly after reading a scroll, not sure if this creature will be doing like more like sneaky shenanigans. It's like he is at least going to give himself something to work with potentially, as he's going to activate the sound sight ability of his lantern.
Okay. All right. What I'm going to do is, because of that, I will give you the equivalent of advantage on your passive perception, which means plus 5 points.
Oh, Jesus. That gives me a 26.
Okay. All right. And I believe that's everything for you. Do you want to move?
He at least doesn't want to be in the immediate vicinity. Because that, okay, yeah, because like all of those are pews, right? The things I'm seeing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like Raimi's just going to skedaddle over to G7 and take the hide action.
I was so happy because remember it came and it got cold. And I was like,
Just in case.
7.
I have no idea.
Oh no! Oh, I keep mixing G and J. All right, so J is G and is J. Okay, so
Basically, the square just north of where
Yeah,
audience
yeah.
currently is.
Yeah, it's a weird element between French and English. The pronunciation of J and G is
they're
reversed.
Flipped.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm. It's 25 for stealth. I don't know what this thing's perception abilities are, but it doesn't hurt to try. But that'll be the end of Raimi's turn.
Okay. 25. All right. Okay. All right. So it's you, audience. Remy just disappeared.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna use his extra movement to actually get up to the creature, and I'm gonna attempt to hit it.
All right.
We're gonna start with the mace. Because I don't know if it's undead or not.
All right. So you
Or
used,
fiend or
you used 35 feet of movement. So that actually came really in handy. That's
yeah, that's what I was saying, yep. It's quite nice. I rolled a 22 to hit.
22 is enough.
We're gonna start off with a level 2 Divine Smite. I'm gonna do that anyway. And then when I hit it, does my mace have its effect or no?
No, it doesn't. But you hit.
Okay. Unfortunately. Does my mace actually hit? It also works on a fiend, by the way. My mace. It's not a fiend or an undead.
No,
So if it's a fiend
it's more of a coalescence of the elemental energies itself. So it's
No,
would be
that's fine. I
closer-
just was.
Right.
That's fine. I just was wondering. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then I will just hit 4. 8 plus 3d8, I believe. Oh, I actually get an extra d8 now though, because I'm level 11. I should remember when I hit.
Nice.
Whenever I
Yeah,
hit.
that's on every attack.
Yep.
Don't forget about that.
So that is gonna be 17. So that's gonna be plus 8. So that's gonna be 25. 17 of it is radiant, if that matters.
All right. So you said 25 and
17 is radiant.
Is it 25 total?
25 total, 17 is radiant.
all right. You strike it, and it feels soft, but not in the sense that it has resistance. Just in the sense that it's really tanky, and the matters of from what it is made is porous. So it's, but you hit. It's a good connect.
It's a good connect.
Yeah.
Does it feel like the radiant does anything extra or no?
No, it doesn't feel like it's doing anything extra.
Okay.
For a brief moment, you can see it better because the radiant energy just pulls into it, but it doesn't stick. But it allows you.
Oh,
to
I
see-
should actually ask how is the light of my mace working in here? Because you said it made everything less light, but then my mace,
Well,
when I hold this weapon, it shines a bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet. So in 20 feet of me, it's bright, and in an additional 20 feet, it's dim. Does the bright light within 20 feet do anything?
No, I think because it's magical darkness that was thrown in the room, reducing the light level one level everywhere. I think that your mace would simply, the aura would simply diminish a little bit, but not completely disappear. So instead, it would be around you, normal light.
Of 20 feet.
Yeah, it's 20 feet. Is that?
It's 20 and 20.
Alright,
so
yeah.
the
So-
extra 20 would go down to nothing, and the 20 around me would go down to
Yeah, you'd
No,
add a
from bright
dim light around
dim.
you, so it would just bring it up to almost normal in a 20 feet around you.
Okay. Fair.
So you can actually see a bit more of its shape, and it really doesn't have a shape. It just feels like this mass of swirling energies with little wisp of blue energy inside, which normally you'd associate with both necrotic and cold. You personally, I mean, audience.
Necrotic and cold. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna try and hit it again.
All right.
That's gonna miss. And then I'm gonna use
Munch
the
on a
haste.
gem.
And then I'm gonna use the haste again to hit it.
Okay.
I can't though, because it's only an extra attack.
No, it's not. It's an extra action. You can only,
I thought
if
when I
you
was
use
reading
it to attack, you can only get one attack.
Oh.
But it's you can use it for specific stuff.
Wait, choose a creature that
you
you
can't
attack
cast a spell.
only.
Yeah. If
Okay, I can munch on a gem.
I believe use an object is one of those.
yeah, it
Okay, no,
literally
that
gives
is
you an
correct.
extra action, but if you want to attack, it only gives you one extra attack.
Okay, got it. I will actually then eat a gem. I will eat.
Well, to be precise, your bracelet will eat the gem.
I will eat a. So I know it does cold, and I probably sense it does necrotic.
It looks like necrotic. You'd easily associate it with necrotic. You know that its breath weapon is cold. You don't know anything else after that.
Assume it probably does. I'm gonna actually eat a 500 necrotic gem. I'm gonna eat a 500 gold necrotic gem.
Alright. That would push you to immunity?
Immunity, yes, to
Okay.
necrotic damage.
Okay.
Do you have the gems appraised and then like have them sorted in your pouch, or do you have to appraise them every time you eat one?
What?
No, I bought them. When I bought them, they
Specifically.
were appraised. Yeah, I specifically.
Okay.
So then that gets rid of that.
Alright. Oh,
Okay,
he's
that's my
gonna
turn.
find this annoying as heck. Alright. He,
What? He's gonna find me being immune to a damage type annoying? No, please.
Alright, but he will. This is the end of your turn, so he will use
That's the end of my
a
turn.
legendary action to hit you with Tail Strike. And that
Nope.
was 23.
Does not hit.
Damn. That's because of Remy's haste, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
No?
My shield brings me to 25. My AC for this fight is now 27.
Oh, God. No.
Oh no.
Damn.
All right. So you see this coming at the last moment, and you just put your shield in position. You feel the. Ah! Damn, that was something like, I don't know, a scorpion spike or. All right, audience doing the badass in front of the huge monster in front of him. All right. All right, so that's audience. We go down to audience. We don't go down to Algonac. All right. So, oh, he doesn't have that good of an eyesight to see everyone. All right, he'd be able to assess generally. Is anyone below 50% hit point?
No.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
I think.
So
Well,
your reduced hit points.
my max. I guess I'm not below my new max. I'm below. I'm either very close. I might be just above.
All right.
Because my new max would put me above. I am below my actual max.
All right. Is Tobiashi there actually right now?
30 out of 69.
So you are below 50%. So you're the only one. So yeah, all right. So audience. Technically, you're wounded right now, and Tobiashi is wounded. All right.
I also lied to you because I realized that there is no gem that gives me protection from necrotic, so I ate the cold one.
Yeah, the cold one. Okay.
Because I looked at it and I'm like, oh wait, I actually don't have anything that gives me protection from necrotic.
All right. Well, that's all right. That's okay. Also, protection against that breath weapon, so it doesn't hit you twice in the same fight. That's all right. So
Yeah, I don't think I have because I have emeralds. Although there could be more, because technically I don't have the psychic one on here either. So if I find a gem later that gives me protection from necrotic, because on the original item, the green diamond actually for the psychic protection didn't exist either. But
This one's like annoying.
well, that
I have not yet discovered the gem, I guess, that protects me from necrotic.
yeah, you can say that. Could be an upgrade for the future.
Yeah.
All right.
If there is one, I have not discovered.
Yeah. No, it's not there because currently it is not an ability that your armband can give you. Well, your armor can give you. All right, so
Yeah. This one
All right, let me redo that in my notes.
is
all right, Tobiashi seems to be the one that is the most urgent to bring back. Is he in range of walking? Oh no, he wouldn't be. Oh, maybe. Oh no, he's not.
Seven.
Alright, so he's just gonna move away and use healing word.
Oh yeah, it's not in his house.
Well, healing scent, really.
That way I don't have to pick them all off and put
Alright.
them back on.
Because he's thinking about saving people first.
Have them off.
And he's going to use it at that level.
Yeah, like or like
Which means... Oh man, come on, that's a bad roll. Alright. Alright, so Tobiashi, you regain 12 hit points. And Ohunak is kind of looking at everyone, feeling like this is not going to be an easy one. Alright. Jorg, your turn.
My turn. All right. I can't So I have my internet, my settings way down. I'm the one in the middle, right?
Yes.
I can't actually see what the letters are. Okay.
yeah,
Damn.
you're the one in the middle.
Yeah, I have the settings just to the
I'm
lowest.
not the blind one for once.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I'll-
the internet speed blind.
Uh-huh. I can crank it up a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah, and I'm hogging the internet. So, I'm gonna move. How much of the area did the breath weapon hit? Did we see? Or
It was a cone, and it reached all the way to the end. So,
Okay.
cone are usually 90-degree angle, and the distance is all the way, and it reached all the way to the other end of the room.
Wow.
So if
Okay, I
you
don't
want to move out
know
of
if there's much
range,
of a way
you
to
need to go
avoid
into
that.
a corner on the side of the beast. Well, not the
Yeah.
beast.
Well,
the eyes.
I'm gonna go to M14 because I don't want to be between it and audience. Or no, I don't want to have audience between it and me, in case it does another breath weapon. Plus, I don't want audience to be in a line with it, because then I'll aim at it with my hand and cast my own sunbeam.
M15? Well, the furthest that I can get you is L15.
Oh, 10, 15, 20. I'll go L 12.
Oh no, you're right. Sorry, M15. My mistake. All right.
Oh, okay. M.
All right.
Yeah, and then I'll just shoot a sunbeam up that column. Or well, not through through it.
All right.
I was looking at the wrong column. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm not shooting an audience. Don't worry. I'm not actually the imposter
This time.
this time.
Who knows? Maybe you actually
Yeah.
killed the real Jorg last time.
Yeah, maybe. Or you scared him off. Maybe the real Jor got so scared of you guys he just sunbeamed and ran.
Maybe Jorg was the friends who made along the way.
All right.
Oh, whoops! I was looking at Windwalk. I was like, duration 8 hours.
Yes. Hell yeah.
It's just you can't put it away. You just have a beam coming out of your head. So it has to do a Constitution 16 saving throw.
Constitution save. 20. 28.
I mean,
Well, it takes half of 19 damage. Ooh, that could have been better. Oh well, I get to keep it out for a while.
It's not about the thirst thrust. It's
Yeah.
All right. So how much damage did you make?
Half of 19. Is it rounded up or down?
up, down. No wait, no down for damage. Right?
Yeah.
I said up.
Then 9 damage.
I need that.
9 radiant
Wait.
damage.
No, I thought it was.
Or is it?
fuck, am I dumb?
Wait, I thought it was up for
Sunbeam.
damage.
Yeah.
Isn't
Then it would be 10.
everything rounded down?
Am I crazy? I always...
No, it's rounded down. It's definitely rounded down.
It is rounded down. Okay, I thought something was rounded up.
Yeah.
I think
Usually
something's
it's what doesn't help you. So if it doesn't help,
Yeah.
if you read the rules, if it doesn't help you that it's rounded up, then it's going to be rounded up. If it doesn't help you that's rounded down, it's going to be rounded down.
Because I know resistance
Always
rounds
round down, even if the fraction is half or greater.
Yeah.
So, the general rule, I don't remember if it's in the PHB or in the DMG, but basically, unless otherwise stated, always round down.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
And then
And then?
you're going to expend one spell. Oh, okay. Never mind. I was reading the combat wild shape. Yep. Then I'm gonna keep my hand pointed at it, but kind of like use the pews as cover. I'm gonna try to do that at least.
So you crouch down in the middle
I'm like,
of this.
yep.
You're just looking at it like this. There's no...
Uh,
All right, I got you.
yep. And that will be my.
Does that light
Oh yeah.
overpower? Because it, as a 6th level spell, it provides. Doesn't it provide like a big radius of bright light?
Yeah, bright light for 30 feet and dim light for an additional 30 feet.
Okay.
And that is magical light. That
And
one
then
is amazing.
on a failed save, the creature takes. Okay, never mind.
No,
He
it
is
completely succeeded.
not blinded. Yep.
It's not blinded.
All right. So okay, yeah, it would probably light up the room while your spell is active. Does it stay? Is the radiant light stay after, or?
Yeah, it's just for the duration. A mote of brilliant radiance shines above you. It shines.
Yeah, I believe you can hold concentration for a minute. The whole time it's light, and then on your turn you can use your action to shoot the beam.
Oh, it's not a constant beam. Yeah. Oh, it's a mote of brilliant radiance shines above you, and then
Yeah.
until the spell ends, you can make a magic action to create a new line of radiance. Okay, so now I've got an aura of brilliant light around me.
30 feet. That covers half of the room.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
10,
Yeah.
15.
All right. So you do.
Oh wow! Yeah.
All right. So you do this, and in response, the beast will use a legendary action.
No.
And you see the explosion of light. Yeah. You just singed it, but it's still connected, and then it's disappear and reappears right next to you.
But I assume that's a teleport.
Yes.
I assume that's not
Oh.
something I can. Okay.
Technically, it's a teleport, but if you want me to say it, I just say that it moves so fast that it just went up, it went up, down. But it's technically a
But in
teleport.
terms of
Yeah.
mechanics, it's a
It's a
teleport. I
teleport.
thought. Okay.
In terms of Sentinel opportunity attacks, it's a teleport.
Yes, it is a teleport.
It would probably hit you like, oh, it's moving away. Damn it, didn't work.
But I'm hasted, so with my hyper. No, I'm kidding.
It's your hyper speed that didn't work. Damn it.
Imagine if haste gave you a second reaction as well.
That would be an interesting
It's all-
spell.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh god. The
Yeah.
Or a
beast is
reactive
upon
action.
me. I already used my reaction. Or does the reaction set on your reset on your turn?
It resets on your turn.
Yes.
Yes.
On your
Okay,
turn,
cool.
Yes.
I'll use my reaction to be surprised.
No.
Technically, your reaction is still there. You can use it.
I know.
I think that's
God.
called a free reaction.
Oh, good. That is my emotional reaction.
Yeah.
Is fear and
Emotional
surprise.
reaction. Don't take your reaction.
You sort of have that moment of,
It's good.
oh, that's why sometimes there's poo coming out of Remy. I feel it coming out right now. All right. All right, so that was Jorg, and I believe Jorg was the last one. So we go back to the top of the initiative. Beginning of the round. This is when it's supposed to happen, yes?
Probably.
Yes.
Kind of like layer action.
Well, no, it actually has an aura because of the shadow that it's spreading around. So the light is no longer dimmed, but you can still see sort of that misty element everywhere. And so everyone in the room, because it literally covers the entire room, takes 5 points of necrotic damage from the aura of that beast.
Ow.
Fisher, your turn.
Gotta make a concentration save.
Oh shit, I do have to make a concentration save.
It's just that energy that's sort of starting to seep inside of you. You just feel it. That
I'm good.
oh yeah, that's right. You're holding the the haste spell.
Haste.
No worries, audience.
All
I
right.
had your back. And your front.
Maybe your side.
And everything else you want. Really.
Alright, so you take the 5 points from the aura.
All right.
And that's included even if you're in Jorg's bright light or no?
Yeah, no. It works no matter what, because the
Okay.
actual element is still there. It's just the side effect of diminishing the light.
Okay,
that's
it's the
gone.
other. Got you. Okay, so it's just got it. Okay.
All right. Oh man, that sucks for the creature. It's not gonna like you, Jorg. I think it's gonna have to kill you as soon as it can. Fisher, it's your turn.
Why you gotta be so far away?
Because it wanted to hit everyone with its breath weapon.
Yeah, I mean that's right. That makes sense. I am going to Misty Step to it. Which side do I want to be on though?
Yeah, you can reappear nearly anywhere you want around it.
I think I want to go to N11. I think.
Hey, that's exactly where I put you. All right.
Sweet. And then I'm gonna attack it twice.
Okay.
Cha cha. That is gonna be one of those is gonna hit. Gonna be a 28, and the other one's gonna be a nat one.
Well,
So.
one hit.
Ooh, almost max damage though. 16 slashing damage.
All right. Anything else?
No.
You say this like you're disappointed.
Like the only other thing I could do is if I wanted to action surge and do something else. But I feel like I want to save that for a more opportune time.
Okay.
One question I will ask though:
Yeah.
do I think this is a spellcaster, or is it just a magical being?
What would be your passive arcane roll?
My passive Arcana roll
Yeah.
would be, for me, 18. Terranad's currently on Arcana, so with him, if that includes that, that would be 22.
All right. Well, in that case, you look at it for a brief moment, and you're just about to think, it doesn't feel like magical casting. And then Terranad finishes your sentence. No, that actually looks like an elemental being. So everything would be innate abilities.
Dang. Okay. Yeah. Then.
So translated, and this would be you figuring out that it's not a spellcaster, and Terranad pushing you so far up this deduction that it actually gives you the information that it's an elemental creature.
Mm-hmm.
It moves like smoke and fire. Well, cold fire.
I will. I mean, I might as well let everybody know. I think it's some kind of elemental.
Okay.
And then yeah, that's. Although its turn is next, so that might. I mean, that might just be worth a shot. It's probably going to succeed, but if it doesn't,
I use my new ability, Smite Elemental. Once per day, I can kill any single elemental creature.
kill. Um. Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
All right.
I am going to action search. No, elementals have. Never mind. No, I'm not gonna. It's. I'm done.
All right. You're not sure why, but it feels like Fisher is hesitating. Looked like he's about to pee, but nothing comes out. So
I'm updating.
there's a bit of lag. All right.
There's a little blue circle spinning for a second.
All right. It used that. It used that, and it used that.
Started hearing the internet dial-up noises.
And the loading wheel went from an hourglass to the rainbow wheel.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the end of your turn. I already took 3 legendary actions, so nothing's gonna happen with that, and it's his turn. Okay, regained its legendary actions. Okay, it actually has... Well, it has someone it really hates right next to him right now, so he's gonna go for this. But before he attacks, he's looking in Jorg and audience's direction, and you can hear that creature say, "You thought you could defy me." And it attacks Jorgs.
Yeah, get him.
You. Oh no.
All right. Yeah, Nightmare Presence is still active. And okay. Ooh. All right, we got a natural 20. We got a 24, and we got a 28.
Yeah, those
I
hit.
will use
Damn.
my reaction to Silvery Barbs, the natural 20.
Goes down to 32.
Well, it's not a crit. And then I will give Jorg. Do you have Warcaster?
No.
All right, I will give you advantage.
Ooh.
So maybe you can. It'll help you with one of those concentration saves if you don't just fully go unconscious.
You see all of the wisps of energy around it. So hold on, let's free some dice. So this dice will be free. This dice will be free. And these dice will be free. Alright. So now I can roll the other one.
Efforts are doing accurate.
That was dumb what I just did. Alright. But fortunately, the last one is the biggest one, so if you actually want to diminish that one, it's going to be probably going to be that one. Alright, so you see all of the wisp of energy around it go up and then suddenly just start stabbing you one after the other. It's like getting hit by a bunch of spears from every direction. But it's cold damage. So you could use your reaction to reduce one of these hits. I'd say it's probably the one that's going to hit the hardest. So
Is it all cold?
it's all cold.
Because this says it's until the start of your next turn.
Oh.
You have resistance to the triggering.
Right.
If you gain resistance, so it's not just a single attack.
Nice. So I
Yeah.
don't have to
So I
worry
will
about
I will
what-
use
okay.
that.
Just
Absorb
immediately.
those elements. Oops, I just rolled an acid by accident, but I'm not doing anything with that.
Oh, speaking of which, is it immune to cold? Because I should have added a d6 cold damage to the attack I hit with
Okay.
from when I used absorb elements.
That's nice to know. It doesn't feel like it did anything to that creature.
Okay.
And
figured, but-
you, Jorg, from all of the stabs that you take 29 points of cold damage.
Is that after the?
That's before.
Resistance?
That's before.
Oh.
So you can have that with your absorb.
It was
Ow, but I have to
3
roll
attacks,
concentration.
though, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, you have to make 3 concentration saves.
Yes.
I get advantage on one of
The
them.
first one.
Okay, so this will be the first one. Oh my god, that advantage just saved me on the first one with a
You're
16.
welcome.
No more advantage.
Yeah.
All right, I got a 17
Nice.
You make
and 24. Ooh,
You make
Nice.
it.
Oh my god, that advantage! I rolled a 2 on the first one, on my first roll.
All right.
I got you.
Well, that definitely helped you, because if that light above your head would have gone down, the fight would have suddenly went back to its normal difficulty level. So
Also, the light is helping.
oh yes, it is. It is. It's preventing him from using one of his abilities. I'm not telling you which.
All right.
Hold on to the light, Jork. Don't let it go.
Hold on to the light.
I must.
But I'm pretty
Must
sure
keep
that
the
at least
light.
one of you has an idea of what that ability might be. Alright.
Oh.
Rage against the
Do I
dying of
have
the
an
light,
idea?
Jork.
Alright.
Rage.
It has attacked you a whole bunch. Is it going to move? It doesn't have any reason to move right now. Alright.
I used my reaction already. So we both did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to roll to see if it regained its breath. Okay. That might have changed something, but alright. That's it. That's it for its turn. Which means we go down to Tobiyashi.
Hey, all right. So, I think I can make that shot. Oh no, there's a wall right there. I wouldn't be able to.
It's the one that's between that separates the section of the where there's everything and where you are.
No, yeah, the one to my right.
It's not a wall. It's a half wall.
A half wall. Okay. Well, I'm gonna move forward to N6, and then I'm gonna try to angle. I don't know if I could. I think I'm gonna hit Fisher if I lightning bolt here.
Yeah, please don't.
Well, you can technically you could try and completely. Oh yeah, that's right. It's 5 feet. Oh yeah. Well, if you
I
want,
just skim the side of the wall so it hits this whole wall too.
well, that's what I was gonna say, but it's only half a block, so you'd singe
Yeah.
Fisher. I would be inclined to giving him advantage on the save because it's only half but I think if you moved up closer to where Remy is, although you can't see Remy because he's hidden right now. But if you move closer to where Remy is, you'd have a clear shot.
Yeah,
Ooh,
if I
how
go to
tall is it?
if I go to H or I, which one? Would I be able to make it from I without hitting anyone?
How
Yeah,
tall is the thing, the creature?
it's a large creature, so it's 10 feet by 10 feet.
If he shoots at its head, no, I am.
If he
6.5 feet
shoots
tall,
at his
so
head,
that's still. I'm still.
Yeah,
in
no,
that square.
I'll move to I,
Never mind.
and then I am going to Dodon Ray him. No, I'm going to lightning bolt, the creature. It needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Let's see how good his dex is. I feel like it's a legendary.
Oh, that's actually.
Boom! Right out of my balls.
Of course,
I
you
got
had to say,
lightning balls,
to say
guys.
it like this.
I got lightning.
That's actually a very low roll.
What is it?
9.
Oh, okay. He takes full damage. 88. Roll.
Can't just say it comes out of my balls and then go, ugh.
What do you mean? I can say that. It's my balls. Okay. It's
You can't tell a man how to treat his
You
own
can't do that
balls.
on Twitch, man.
28 lightning damage. It takes. Oh.
So, how much damage did it take from your lightning balls?
28 from my lightning from my balls. That's what they used to call me in high school, lightning balls.
Because you're so quick.
Because I'm so quick. It's like instantaneous too.
That's why all the girls kept looking at you and
What?
going.
Oh. Well,
You know, that does
Um,
explain why Tobiyashi
what
has
does-
difficulty in maintaining a direction.
how does it take my lightning? Does it look like it hurts it?
It hits. It runs through it. Yes, it absolutely does hurt it.
All right. And then for my bonus action, I am going to I will end my turn.
You're gonna use a
No,
bonus
actually,
action to end
wait.
your turn.
No, I'm not gonna use the bonus action.
Okay.
But so I moved 5. Just to make sure, I am going to move back over. Wait, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, I'm gonna move back to my position where I was before.
All right.
N7.
And 7. Well,
Right.
that wasn't where you were, but I don't
Oh,
mind
no,
if you
and-
move there.
And 5.
Okay.
Crouch down behind the half wall.
Yeah, just right by the half wall. I'm not even hiding behind it. I'm like, I'm hiding behind it, but it's the wrong direction.
All right. Well, it's sort of a banister wall, so that they can
Yeah.
preach to everyone. I mean, you know, Tobiyashi, you've been raised there. You know it's a half wall.
Yeah.
In a different part of the chapel, there is a mysterious hand slap against forehead sound.
Oh no, that's right. I keep forgetting. Audience, you hear audience's voice in your mind saying, "No, you weren't raised there, Tobiyashi. It's someone else."
Someone else.
So I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. I was raised here." Then there's just like an echo. No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
That's now just my line I use for Toby and everything.
Yeah.
All right, so I put you right next to the half wall, like you said. So N6. All right, so that's the end of your turn, meaning it gets.
I did it, guys.
I hit it, guys! And then there's this really bad moment where you just, I hit it, guys! And it disappears from where it is, and it reappears right in front of you using a legendary action, which allows it to teleport to anyone who has attacked it. You hear Tobiyashi go, "Yeah! I hit it, guys!
I
Shit!"
didn't do it. I have this medical condition where it just happens.
Jumps in the air and fall right in front of you. Ha ha!
Hey, how you doing? I know we're fighting and all, but could you hit that one over there?
Oh, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Hits right out of the darkness aura, the bright aura of Jorg. Tobiyashi, you're in the normal darkness. It starts nearly right in front of you. That's going to be nice. All right. Which means we go down to audience and Remy.
That actually has a. Yeah, I can't really think of anything creative that that Raimi would do in this scenario. So, just gonna pull out good old trusty bow and
Go wrong with the
fire
bow.
away. Well, I guess I'm gonna find out in a second. Was Raimi stealthy enough to have advantage, or is he known?
By 1 point, you were.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so its passive perception is 26, or
You
no,
rolled
25.
25. So it's 24.
Oh, okay. Because I asked if his passive perception superseded mine, but okay.
No, that's why I said by 1 for you.
Okay.
Meaning you beat it by 1 point.
Yeah, no, I understand now. Just like the way I asked it and the way you answered it, we both had different mentalities.
Okay.
I like that the second die, because that is actually, I haven't had a night 20 for a attack roll in a while.
Let's go.
Okay.
I really ought to find some more D6s for these crits. I shouldn't be grumbling about the number of dice, but
Man, it's just not enough dice.
You never have enough dice.
I'm gonna start with the D8s because that's easy. 5. Ooh, 8. So that's 13. Then. 17, 19, 24, 27. $29, 33, 38, 42, 48,
Oh wow, it definitely is going to see you
52.
as a really big threat.
55, 58. So that's going to be, did I roll? Yeah, 63 force.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
God damn.
All right. He did definitely not like this. There's nothing that allows you to see that it's bleeding any sort of energy, but it screams out when the arrow just goes right through all of this wispy energy. It turned its attention to you, and even though it is sort of a bit sacrifice for it to use this ability twice in a row, do you have anything else you want to do on your turn?
Well, I think it would make the most sense to. Oh, let me put this out of the way.
What, run away screaming?
Well, maybe not screaming because that would give away his position.
Hide like a coward.
Hide.
Hey, he who runs away lives to fight another day.
That's not how Jack Sparrow said it.
Yes, Jack Sparrow. Wise words to follow.
So,
Raimi is going to start crouching. Like when I say crouching, I mean like just like in the attempted move to be stealthy.
Is that a magnifying glass to read the screen?
Sorry.
that's okay.
Amazing.
We're just up close and
I
personal.
was like, what is that?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, hey man.
I guess technically I could have. It's more to read the squares than anything else.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Like they are thick enough, but sometimes my the lighting makes things weird. As Raimi is moving over to F13, it's like he's going to take the hide action in hopes that
It's good enough.
he loses sight.
All right, make your stealth. This is what's going to determine if you're gonna really hate the next round or not.
Ha! Eat shit. 28.
Nice.
At least
Okay.
you got him away from. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, no.
Dang.
All right. It does seem to lose sight of you. Which means in that case, it's going to use its legendary action to just do something else.
It would be interesting if this creature had the perceive legendary action. Because that's often a trademark of dragons.
Well, as you seem to have noticed, yes, it does have a lot of abilities of dragons, but as I said, it is mimicking, so I intentionally did not include every ability a dragon has. But this one, the dragon definitely doesn't have it. But he looks in the direction where you were. It seems to follow you for maybe 5 or 6 feet, and then loses sight of you, and you can just hear it grumbling. The eyes close for a brief moment, and it seems to recenter itself just a little bit. One of its legendary abilities is to regain a few hit points. It didn't completely remove the damage you did, just a little portion of it. I'm not that mean. That it would be able to absorb 60 points of damage.
So it hates light, huh?
Well, you know what? I would imagine that a healing legendary action, it's like probably costs more than one, so I can't be too grumpy about that.
All right, audience.
All right, audience is gonna again use that extra bit of movement that he has, because otherwise he wouldn't be able to reach it. So again, it's quite useful. And he is actually gonna move to L. What's that? 7 to set up a flank on it.
Right.
Yeah. Set up a flank, and he's gonna attack it with advantage.
Go ahead.
Boom, boom, boom.
And the first one's still gonna miss, because I rolled a 2 and a 5, but that's okay.
Oh my gosh, you okay? You're having
second-
performance issues.
The second one is gonna hit, though.
Okay.
Second attack's gonna hit. We're gonna use another level 2 Divine Smite.
Dragons above age 15 start having performance issues. Damn. Right as they reach adulthood? That's rough. Right as they reach adulthood.
It's the original design. It was made so that they could reproduce before they die.
So that's gonna be another 22 damage.
Alright.
Don't worry, Fisher. Me and you will live forever. We'll find another group.
And then I am gonna use this time my haste action just to hit it again.
Okay.
I'm fine. We don't know how long I'm living for, but...
Alright, that'll hit it. Let's see, not 20.
Oh, because we both don't have... Yeah, because we...
Alright, 26,
Yeah.
27 will hit, so then we'll use...
I could die tomorrow. From old age.
We'll use one... level. We'll use actually a level 1 this time.
This is when we find out that each time you produce another clone, it redistributes your total lifespan across all clones.
I make so many that it instantly die.
That's another 29 damage for me.
Okay. Oh, that hurts.
And that will be my turn.
Alright, well, he's gonna return that. And use one last legendary action to try and stab you with that
tail.
Frost tail.
Okay.
Which is
Friggin' rude.
Well, which
Rude.
audience is immune himself to.
I do, but I want to see. But it's important I still block because I don't want it to know I'm immune yet.
Oh, okay.
You go, ah!
Okay, well, in that case, someone's gonna have to sacrifice a silvery barb because it's a natural 20.
Oh, don't sacrifice. It can hit me. It's okay.
It's a good thing that he just completely
Nullifies.
It goes right inside under the shield and... Oh. Nice.
I'm gonna roll a quick performance to see if I can fake it out. Second.
So, yeah.
I roll a 15 to pretend like I'm in pain. Ah! Just grab my side. Oh! I can see.
Audience,
Actually, I can't see the light.
no.
No!
Not from
can't
where
see
you
the
are,
light.
no.
It's darkness.
It's all darkness and fire.
It's going dark.
And dark.
I don't feel so good, guys.
Oh,
Starts turning into ash because he hit himself with the baton.
Oh, that'd be a plot twist.
I don't know. I don't know if it believes. I don't know if it believes me or not. But we'll. How much damage would that have been, by the way, just for reference? That I nullified.
It would have been. Damn. 14 points of cold damage.
Okay, we'll take it. I'll take plus 14.
No, it would have been
28? Or would it? Wait.
You're immune
Yeah.
to cold damage, so.
Yeah. No. I just wanted to know what the damage.
Okay,
would be.
okay.
But it's 14 with even the crit. Okay.
Oh no, that's right. Sorry. Yes, you're absolutely right. That was 14 before
Okay,
the
so
crit.
it would have been 28.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would have stunned.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm quite happy. I blocked 28 cold damage.
I wonder what my primordial thinks about this elemental. I wonder if he could absorb it. Guys, I'm taking him home with us.
Yeah, this thing.
I wonder
could
if your
fit more than
primordial
all.
now knows that I can nullify all of its damage.
Fuck!
Beat its ass.
It comes out to attack again. Shit!
Well, it's storm, so it's it can do cold, but it can also do lightning. So
Yeah.
And fire. And, oh, well, no. I guess naturally it could do those, yeah.
all right,
I can only block one.
all right. So that was audience, which means we go down to Arunak.
Onak.
Yeah, Arunak goes before Jorga.
Is Terry not out?
No,
Where's Terry in
No.
all this?
No, Terry's not out.
they didn't want to scare.
Harry is being spared the emotional trauma of the Nightmare Realm.
Terry could probably
my dog.
Terry could probably instantly see what,
Oh, I
Remy
probably
saw
should
because of
just
how good his
summon it.
vision is. So it's probably a good thing. Terry could probably see through the illusion of the nightmare.
Well, that's the thing, though. It's not an illusion. It just.
No, the realm is actually it's sort of a demi-plane that was made inside of the realm. So this is what Remy actually understands now. The realm, although nightmarish in nature, actually protects you from the full brunt of the essence of the realm itself. It makes it understandable for you, but Remy just saw it without any filter for a brief moment. Which, if in case I forget, Remy, there is a possible choice you'll have to make at the end of this because of that.
Oh, that's
It's not. It's sort of a price. You could get something for something. You'll have a choice. You'll have to decide.
What I'm hearing is Remley is dual classing into a warlock.
Against his will. Alright.
instead of Eldritch Blast, they're Eldritch Daggers.
Mm-hmm.
Jorg, how bad do you look?
I'm at 50 out of 91. It's not the worst.
Alright. Alright. He will take a chance and try and prepare
I
himself.
think I'm lower than that. I am below 50, if you were wondering now.
You are below 50. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. It's 30 feet.
What is Onak doing?
Even.
Yeah. He's trying to set himself up to do a lot more healing, but he's having difficulty. He needs to at least help audience a little bit. Alright, so he's gonna burn another spell like this. He's gonna move away, but... no, he's there. Okay. Yeah, no, that's actually doable. Alright, he moves slightly away. No, that's like this. Yeah, not group everyone together. And he is going to give audience is it plus?
I'll have
You can and the aura. Okay, that's good. 7 points of healing. Audience, and Arunak is preparing himself to start pouring out the healing with this. He's using aura of vitality, which you remember from the past, everyone, that when he does this, he's gonna start throwing healings and also healing with the aura of vitality simultaneously, because it's a bonus action with the aura and an action with cure wounds.
Sounds good.
Alright, so he's setting himself up to try and heal as many people as he can, as fast as he can. That's going to be his turn, which means we go to Jorg.
Jorg's turn. Jorg is going to wait for Twitch to load.
Jorg, I know this is unusual for you, but you should actually move up so the creature's in your radius of light.
Mm-hmm. That's what he was going to do. He was going to move closer to the center, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, I got to turn the quality up because I can't see the letters. Okay, up to J10, because then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You pretty much have to be in the organ to be outside of the light.
Okay. So basically, you're going back to your initial position when all of this started.
Yep. But this time,
it was the safest position.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You moved.
Yep. And then he's gonna aim his hand and
flash them.
Yeah, flash.
All right. So we got Tobiyashi using his balls and Jorg flashing people. That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Just wait till we get together. Start flashing our balls.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
Jorg, wrong balls, wrong balls.
So yeah, wait, where'd my dice go?
I don't know.
I rolled a 28. The dice disappeared.
I don't think you roll. It's not an attack roll.
Well, I rolled a 28 damage for the
damage.
attack. Yeah, so if he rolls below 16, he takes 28. If he rolls above it, he takes 14.
And he rolled 23.
23, so he takes 14 damage. And then I can maintain concentration as a beast, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm
You
going
also
to.
still beam as a beast.
I can still what?
Use the sunbeams.
Yeah, I can shoot the sunbeams out of my like bear mouth or something.
Godzilla.
Doctor
Uh-huh. Yeah, so I will turn into a bear. I want to see if is it the brown bear. I can go up to level 2, I think now. No, CR1. Okay, yeah, brown bear it is. I'm a brown bear. Still with this glowing aura
All right.
and with an extra.
With all the bare necessities.
Yeah.
Bear necessities.
Yep.
Yeah, where are
and
the bear puns
34 bear hit points. Yeah.
at? Bear.
You left them
Yeah,
in
The
Misty
bare minimum
Isles.
of my hit points.
Yeah, now I got bear balls.
There you go.
Okay. That beam of light actually hurt the beast, that creature.
Ooh.
You hear it shriek out, and all the mass of its energy just flickers for a brief moment and comes back to its normal size.
Actually, canonically, as you see me like erupting into bear, and as I do, like the beam shoots out of my mouth at it.
Oh, okay, I thought you were going to say somewhere else.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, that would have been a skunk. That's okay.
Dude, that gives me
Alright.
an idea.
Sneaking cloud as a skunk.
Yeah. I'll build a character around that.
Oh, that's right. I don't think you were there the last time I told that story. But I think we should go to the break. Because
Break.
some people need to pee.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, I
gonna
gotta
say.
pee. I've had to pee
Mhm.
since I sat down.
All right. In that case, we'll change.
We appreciate your sacrifice.
Problem.
We'll change the music to marsh sounds because that's always what we do for the break. And yeah, someone needs to laugh at all of you. All right. See you back in 15 minutes. Bye.
See you.
All right. And we're back in. At the top of the initiative. Which means it's Fisher. Please tell me he's not stuck in the bathroom.
Fisher.
Get off the toilet.
Let go of your balls. No, that's Tobiyashi.
Balls to the walls.
Falls to the wall.
Interesting picture. All right. Oh. Hey! That's good. Because start of the initiative. It's you first.
Mm-hmm.
And we go
Well.
to this fight.
I'm going to move to N9. And complete the flanking triangle.
Okay. It has it has eyes. It has attention. So yeah, can flank. Hello.
And then I'm going to
I'd like to turn it
smack
into a
at it.
flank.
Go ahead.
I would like to balls.
What's the lowest anybody's hit with?
High.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hit it.
I think we've missed with like a 17.
Yeah, there's a huge gap between 17 and 24. It's somewhere in
Yeah.
Something like that.
I am going to not use Great Weapon Master. Just gonna go for a regular smack. That is a 22 to hit
That is enough.
for 13 slashing damage.
And then a 25 to hit
That is enough.
for 12 slashing damage. Then I'm going to action surge,
Okay.
and I'm going to booming blade it. That is a 26 to hit
That is enough.
for 12. Gross. Uh, 18 total damage. A 1 and 2 twos. And then bonus action war magic attack.
Fighter doing fighter things.
That's a 30 to hit
That is enough.
for 15 slashing damage.
All right. Hit. Wisps of energy just being cut out of him. Little blue, cold spots of energy being pulled out of him, dripping on the floor. It is
Oh, well.
definitely injured.
Dripping.
Yep.
Is he surrounded?
And then, yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
Ooh, I should have done that. Dang. Well,
All right. Yes.
nothing. No, I'm done. That's my turn.
All right. Okay. Well, it's his turn, so everyone takes
5. Or is it not a set 5?
5 points of necrotic damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, Nag doesn't lose concentration.
Nat 20 on my concentration check.
Damn.
So,
Oh, yeah.
I'm concentrating so hard.
We believe in
It's
you,
like the
Remy.
only thing I can think about.
Oh, sorry, I'm detecting the damage first.
So wait, is the light just making him
Now we good.
weaker?
No, it's preventing him from using an ability.
Mm.
Oop. Nag is below 50%. He's starting to ooze out. Well, ooze more. Alright, and Remy, did you succeed on your concentration?
Yep, good.
Okay. Alright, well, the ability it's not able to use because of the light is his ability to hide and move undetected. So it will move, but detected, which means audience, Tobiashi, and Fisher, you both get attacks of opportunity as it's moving away from you, should you want.
Yes.
It also takes 3 thunder damage.
Alright.
Audience missed, so it actually does get to move.
Okay.
21.
To hit, that's enough.
Oh, wait, no, I need one more. 4 thunder damage. Are you serious?
Hey, it's damage.
So, yeah, but among the total of 5d8 that I rolled for that booming blade,
It was
9 points of damage as you see me
3
swinging my balls
ones
all
and
around.
2 2s.
I start spinning to get momentum with my meteor hammer. Well, would it be 2 meteor hammers now, or is it just 1 meteor hammer?
No, it's
with
one meteor hammer that
ends?
has 2 balls.
Okay.
You don't double the
So it's
damage
almost a
because
flail on a chain. Yeah.
of that.
But I will. I think I'm not going to use my reaction. I think I want to save it.
Okay.
For defensive option.
All right. Well, because it doesn't see Remy right now, it moves to the only place where a breath weapon would hit everyone. But Remy, you'll see that breath weapon just swoop by in front of your nose, just going. Because if you draw the square that it would make,
Wait, Sam, did you miss?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
it would do this. So Remy, you
Hey.
see that breath.
Oh, I used my reaction. Fuck.
You did use your reaction, Toby.
Remy, if you'd been 1 square lower, you would have been hit by that. But
That
it's
is tragic.
literally the only place. It doesn't see you, so it can't do. It doesn't have a reason to go anywhere else. So everyone except Remy, Constitution saving throw.
Is this just gonna be cold damage again?
Ooh.
Yes.
Is it the same breath? Okay.
Yes, it's the same.
Con
breath.
save.
Alright, I'm just gonna skip it.
I did a 7.
All right, 7. Fisher.
Am I in audience's aura?
You're exactly
how-
10 feet away.
Yes.
Alright, then 20.
It's within 10 feet.
Yeah.
Boo.
All right, so
Yeah, you're just outside.
George.
I mean, not that 2 would have
George,
helped me.
you said 7.
7.
Tobiyashi.
16.
16. All right. 20 was what you needed to beat it. So, Fisher, you actually save
Thanks, audience.
for half damage. Tobiyashi, Jorg will take the full damage. Audience just bathed in that cold energy. Hits you like
Just crackles around me. Oh, so refreshing.
exactly.
Nice cold plunge.
Mm.
Kitty, don't look out the window like that. You're scaring me.
Why does it see
Just
2 bright
staring
eyes?
at the ghosts.
Yeah, bro. The Wendigoons are gonna come in here.
No, and Onak, of course. What's Onak Constitution? Wow, he rolled in 20 also, so Onak also saves. Alright,
That could actually be big. Emily taking half damage.
Tobiyashi and Jorg, you take 40 points of cold damage. Fisher,
Alright, I'm out.
Fisher 20, Arunak 20.
Well, I'm a bear, so I cannot absorb those elements.
Oh, that's right. As a bear, you take the
Um,
full
I
40.
am
Yeah, but
out.
I'm fuzzy, so.
That doesn't give you anything.
Ow. And concentration. Ooh, saved that though. So.
I had my ring of warmth on. No.
Oh yeah. Hmm. I ate a spicy breakfast, so.
Yeah, I am going to absorb those elements.
Since I'm made out of slime, you just seem like hardened, and I'm just stuck in a
You
position.
just freeze.
If we tap him with the mallet, he's gonna shatter.
10.
Well, no, because you are down but not dead, I'd say it's more like you turn into a very
slushy?
stiff slush. Slowly you start seeing him. All right.
You can see my eyes darting around looking for help.
All right. So that hurts. How many hit points do you have as a bear, Jorg?
I had 29.
So you reverted back to being.
I'm human again.
Okay.
Yeah. Still saved more damage than I would have taken as I.
All right. It throws that breath weapon on all of you, and as the energy just slips away, audience, Tobiashi and Fisher, it's looking in your direction. You hear.
Wait.
It's Tobiashi. It's the last thing you hear as you're slowly freezing over. You hear it keep saying, "You thought hiding in time could put you out of my reach."
Well.
And then we go to Tobiashi's turn, when she's dead, so save, death save.
A death save?
Yeah.
Damn, I haven't had to make one of these in forever.
Wait,
That's a natural one.
Oh!
Oh my god, he's at 2 death saves.
You see him literally losing most of its shape, and just a big part of one of his arm just.
Voronak, we need you, buddy.
Fortunately, he's still alive.
Me.
Barely, but he's still alive.
Toby, you should really be careful about what you say when you're about to roll a death saving throw. Just throwing that out there.
It was like, oh, you haven't rolled one in a while. Let's, yeah.
Let's catch up with what you've missed so far. All right, next one. Well, Tobiashi just made a really bad death save, so we go to audience and Remy.
Remy, do you want to go first?
Your husband
You're going first, right?
just felt the floor. He's melting.
Okay,
into a
you know
puddle.
what? Tobiashi is your friend. I imagine in response to a down teammate that you would act quickly, or more quickly, especially because
Me?
you're still hasted.
Yep.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
well,
yeah, sure,
I'm gonna use my extra action to go over to Toby, because I think I can still actually reach the monster if I do this. So I'm gonna move 5 feet back to Toby. I'm gonna lay on hands him for... How much do I still have up? Toby, you can get 20. Take 20.
Okay.
So it's one of those half
20.
wall that sort of banister. So audience, you just slip your hand through the openings and grab it.
I'll get to unfreeze him with my radiant light.
You should feel honored. Some individuals will
So
only
cold.
get one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use one. And then I'm gonna go over to the monster and hit him.
All right.
Hit him for a 20. Does a 20 hit?
20 is exactly what you need.
Okay, cool. We now know, Fisher. And I will throw in. I will throw in my last level 2. So we're gonna hit him for a 3d8. That's 48. Plus that. Hit him for. Ugh, not a great damage roll, but 15 plus the actual attack. 7. So we're gonna hit him for 22 damage. The monster
Alright.
for 22. And then I'm gonna go to hit him again. And I will hit him again. for 9 plus this. It's 11. So we're gonna hit him for another 20.
All right. Still up. It's starting to look like it's having difficulty maintaining its shape, but it's still up.
Okay.
Remy.
And that'll be my turn.
And it used a legendary action to... It learned its lesson. It's very intelligent. It's not going to try and stab you again. Instead, it's going to...
My performance didn't work.
The like 15-year-old.
And it's going
It also didn't just definitely see me just tank its breath weapon with 0 reaction.
It's going to regain a little bit of hit point. Alright. Remy, your turn.
So, Welpy is going to,
Having
I guess,
seen
try
that
to-
breath just whip by in front of your face.
well, yeah, and now Rami doesn't want to see a third one of those. So,
I do have a question. How high can that hit? How many hit points can that do?
Oh, the maximum damage of the breath?
Yeah.
80. I rolled
Dragon
below
breaths
average the
are
first
strong.
time and really average on the next one.
Yeah, dragon breaths are very strong.
That could actually murder me.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Toby.
But you don't roll max damage on.
Yes.
It's hard to
When
roll
you roll a
maximum
bunch of
damage when you roll that many dice.
When is
All
there the
these is
dragon that
69.
also has the evocation ability on its dragon
Evocation
breath?
wizard.
Is it that
ability?
it just rolls max
Yeah.
damage on its dragon breath every time?
I think it would be bronze.
Yeah,
A bronze dragon with a priest of Tempest priest.
Yeah.
or you just give the breath weapon, just spitballing here. It's like 100 D1s. Just like, I wonder what I'm gonna roll,
Genius.
guys. Oh, look, 100 again.
Every,
Max
my God.
damage.
No way.
it's so hard.
That's crazy.
Every single time. All right, Remy.
Anyway, it's like Raimi's actually going to do something he doesn't usually do. It's like he's going to pour 3 spell points of energy into his bow
Okay.
into this next attack on the creature.
Okay.
That's going to be a 24.
That's enough.
All right, so see, that's going to be. I think it's an extra 2d8s, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I think.
Always good to double check before you start rolling. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong item. Oh yeah, yep, 3d8. Yep. As in on top of the
Mhm.
d8 that's normal. Yeah. Or included. You know what I mean.
I remember.
Okay. Let's see. 5, 8, 12. $18, 22, 25, 28, 31, 35. So 39 force damage.
All right. It hits. It doesn't like it. It screams out, but it's still up.
Then
And it's looking at you.
Trying to see. Yeah. 5, 2. Yeah, not quite.
Hey.
Yeah, that one's a little bit harder to pull off, isn't it?
So, how do you end your turn?
Yeah, it's fine. Raimi is going to go around the bend as he goes to I 16 and attempt to stealth again.
Okay.
Figuring that at least like the length of the pew would make it ambiguous as to specifically where he went.
Well, yeah. But he'd know that you're there because Jorg's annoying light is shedding bright light everywhere, so he knows you're somewhere within those 4 squares.
Well, yeah, and he'd have to pick which of those 4
Yeah.
squares to try to go
No,
to.
absolutely, absolutely. So, how much did you roll for yourself?
I haven't rolled it yet. just-
Okay.
Uh, 26.
26, alright. Alright, here we go to Onak. Well, I think
Toby
there's-
could use some help.
Oh yeah, no, there's really only one spell that he could possibly try to choose right now. Mass healing. Everyone's hurting. I don't think the group can take another breath weapon like this, so...
Except audience.
I can.
And Fisher.
If I absorb elements, I could. Unless he rolls max damage.
Alright, so I'm hearing you don't want Arunak to be using mass healing.
No,
Said
I do
everybody
want.
can
I do
use
want.
his mask.
Wait, no, go back, go back.
Wait, I picked the wrong dialogue. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
God damn it, Donald, stop. Heal.
Alright. If he goes here, he can hit
Is that
everyone.
Oh.
6 creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he also gets healing. That's nice. Plus. Oh, come on. Well, my d8s don't really like all of you all that much. Everyone gets 14 points of healing, and Tobiyashi receives an additional 5.
Okay.
And that is Onek. Jorg.
Jorg's turn. He is going to move up to F8. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Is like, are the pews like rough terrain to go through? I imagine.
Yes and
Like-
no. If you're moving at them as a column, no. But if you're moving at
Okay.
them in rows, yes.
Okay, then I can go to F8. I'll just go, or I'll go to F. I'll just go straight up to F10
Okay.
and shoot the beam horizontally. And then how is everybody? Is Toby still looking pretty beat up, or is he?
Well,
How
He
much
just
did
got a
you get
lot
healed?
of healing.
um,
You got 14 from the AOE healing.
You also got plus 20 from me.
and another 5. So I think
Yeah, I
you're-
already put the 20
you're-
on there.
you're
So I'm
back-
at 34.
You're only at 34.
You said you said Onek healed me 12, right?
14,
plus
another.
5.
You got 19. You should be at 39.
Exactly.
Okay. I'll use my
41.
beam. I'll use my beam, and then use a healing word on you, just in case.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's
'Cause it's a
use an action,
bonus.
but not to cast a spell. So long as you keep
Yeah,
concentration. Okay. Good.
So have 11 extra hit points
And
just to get you over that 40. Or a
what
little
about the
bit
damage
better
to
off.
the creature?
And the beam is gonna
Okay.
be 24 damage.
Oh, god dang.
And it rolled a 24 for the save.
So it takes 12 damage.
All right. It's
And then I'll duck behind the pews if that does me any good. Maybe I'll get like half cover or something. Or wait, I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, and I have
30.
30. I will move 10 feet back down just to keep the as much area as possible covered in light.
Yeah. So essentially, you learned from where Remy was, even though you couldn't see him. So you went exactly to where he was on the last breath, because everyone else is still in range right now.
Oh no, down I meant. So to keep the
Okay.
light more centered.
Okay, to keep
But
the
yeah,
light
I mean
more
that might be a
centered.
good idea to stay out of the breath area. But I got an absorb elements. I'll be fine.
Okay, so you go down to H10. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Which means we go back to the top of the initiative with Fisher.
Mm-hmm. So, I am going to just...
It looks severely injured.
Yep. I'm gonna hop over there with a quick Misty Step.
Get it, Fisher.
Finish him.
Poof.
We believe.
And you materialize at... Let's see if I got it right.
G3.
Oh, okay. I was expecting F6. All right. All right.
Nah. That would put me in cone blast and range of everybody else. This way, I'm way over here in the corner.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then
Actually, I might just only use that at 3rd level. Magic missiles, just one more each level.
Yes.
Mm. Nah, I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to Booming Blade,
Okay.
my first attack. That will be a 28 to hit.
That is enough.
Or that's better. $19, 26 damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action War Magic attack. That's an @1.
Okay.
Is it still up, or did the 26 do it?
Fisher, you hit it as hard as you can with your weapon, and your weapon slices right through down the middle, and you see a blob of whatever passes as blood for this creature just fall down to the floor. It seems to be receding, growing smaller and smaller, slowly sliding to the side. It's looking at all of you, one after the other. Audience, it turns its gaze to you. It is dying. Fisher, your blow was enough to slay it.
Let's go.
But
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let me absorb him.
it it has just a little bit of information to leave because you did not get all of the information you could have gotten from him. So as it's sliding away from existence, and you sort of feel how much of it is a copy instead of being the actual creature itself, but it is acting out of the memory of the person you're interrogating. So you hear it as it's slowly disappearing, slowly fading. It looks at you, audience, as my agent will hunt you and your allies down through time. My champions will make sure your lives become a shell of what they could have been. Every time you encounter someone, you will fear them being one of my agents. I will tear apart your life and remake you into the monster you seek to vanquish. I will make you kneel to me, the eyes of the abyss, willingly. As it's trying to take back energy and trying to reform, audience, once again you find yourself in front of a familiar choice. In front of you, you see the images, 4 images rising in front of you. This is the first time, however, everyone else can see those images. The nightmare is making them real in front of all of you. You see the kind of things that audience have been seeing his entire life. You, audience, know what this is. 4 gods are reaching out to you. 1, you feel the energy of the thing you might have just faced. It's like staring into darkness. It feels like giving in. 1 is of a scaly moon that feels familiar to you, audience. Not for the others, but for you, in its energy, how much it fills the room with light, feels familiar. 1 is of a glorious sunrise from behind the mountains. The last one is of nothingness, of the fear you feel when looking into the end of all that is. Remy, for you, it's the first time you see those things, and for you, obviously, the rising sun is incredible. The mountain, the colors, it's more than you've ever seen. The sun, it's red, powerful. It fills the skies with red and orange, bouncing off the clouds. It feels like you're watching a painting. The mountain underneath becomes golden with all of that light. The valley seems to be made out of bronze. So incredible. You, audience, find yourself in front of the same choice. Which one of the 4 do you reach out to finish that entity desperately trying to retake energy?
I definitely reach out to the end. I think that's no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, the end.
Dude, that shit looks dope.
No.
You can make the same choice as you did before,
this,
or a new one.
Yeah, I think in this case, audience, with everything he's seen recently, he associates most the moon with kind of his god, and he's feeling a lot of doubt in his god recently. And the sun has both. He's pretty sure smote like something similar to this before, and also so he knows it's worked, and also he's kind of rocking the power of the sun right now. So I think he's going to reach out to the power of the sun. He's kind of been vibing with the power of the sun recently.
You reach out. You're muted, Remy.
Oh, sorry, there was noise behind me. I was like, I want to imagine like Remy was just like, yes, yes,
Yes, yes.
Can I do a breath attack while I reach out to the power of the sun?
Sure.
Because I haven't actually used my breath.
I'm gonna jump into all 3 of the gods, and I'm just
Jump into all 3. Yeah, I'm gonna use my breath attack, and just you know what, just for it, I'm gonna also with the power of the god, I'm gonna let in also a level 3 divine smite because I have that as well. I'm going all in on the power.
You see the energy once again. You feel that lance of power hitting right in front of you. You hear the creature scream out in pain. You inhale and the energy goes through the spear, and inside of that creature you see the world around you starting to break apart. Reality is starting to reaffirm itself.
Shatter the nightmare with my breath.
Yeah. Everything goes back to normal as... Oh.
For you, Remy, I'll also make a strength save just so I can rip my shirt.
You just need to make a roll. If you want to just flex, you know, as
yeah,
you're breathing
I flex
out.
as I breathe. Yeah, I flex as I breathe.
The shirt just tears apart as you're breathing out all of that energy. coming from a sunset that for you, Remy, is the most glorious thing you've ever seen in your life. Light, the power, the red, the gold. Oh! You're still muted. You're still muted.
He's speechless.
So again, there was noise. It's just like Rami has something beautiful to show Sachet when he gets the chance.
And the dream fades, and you all wake up. But here's the thing, you all wake up remembering everything, including what that beast said to audience. For some of you, this means something more. But not maybe to all of you. As you're slipping back through normal, through everything that is, audience, there's a brief moment where your consciousness seems to have been extracted, and time moves very slowly, and you hear a voice. It's not angry, it's not anything like this. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you. You recognize the voice of the raccoon god.
Oh, shit.
Attacking the darkness meant that it would attack you in turn. I asked her for her help when she drew my attention because of the sacrifice she wanted to make. And you have an image of the girl you absorbed, all of the memories of the betrayal she felt. When she made that choice, she drew my attention, and I told her that you would come into her life. And it strengthened her belief that it could help you. So I hope it does. Because what she felt, what you feel now, that level of betrayal, some of your friends might feel like that. It might help them if you actually understand them. I'm sorry, it was the only way, the only tools I had to help you. And then his voice slowly fade, and you open your eyes with everyone looking at you, because you're the last one to wake up.
What does that mean?
I gotta make sure I didn't kill any little kids.
What are they gonna feel betrayed by?
So what he said entirely, for those who didn't understand, because I was trying to speak with a voice, once again, you come to me. You thought you could defy me. You thought hiding in time could put you out of my reach. My agents will hunt you and your allies down through time. My champions will make sure your lives become a shell of what they could have been. Every time you encounter someone, you will fear them being one of my agents. I will tear you apart and remake you into the monster you seek to vanquish. I will make you kneel to me, the eyes of the abyss, willingly. You all heard those words as you were fighting it at the end. And it is a nightmare coming from the person you were trying to interrogate. It goes with everything you've learned so far as well.
So it kind of sounds like it's referring to itself as the eyes of the abyss.
Yeah. The you don't forget you were in the portion of the things that he encountered. So
Yeah.
in some way, somehow he learned this hatred that this entity has.
Yeah, this thing hates us, and it also wants to destroy our lives. It wants to send. I mean, basically, what it said. It wants to send its champions and everything, and then make us kneel to it, but like willingly, or turn us into the monster.
The last two phrases, audience, feel oddly targeted at you. More than the four
And then
others.
also what the raccoon said of like, I'm sorry to me that it's. I tried to warn you, but then what? Okay.
Hey, what was that part about you coming to it? Have you?
Once again, you come to me.
Once again, you come to me.
Wait, it said that, or the raccoon god said that?
No, it said that.
It said that.
Okay.
It's the first message. You weren't there when I said it. This is why probably you feel a bit out of phase. The first two messages, I think you didn't hear once as they were being told. Every round I said one message, and if I didn't have time to go all the way through, I would just tell everyone the rest. So once again, you come to me. You thought you could defy me. You thought hiding in time could put you out of my reach.
I got it from there, yeah. Okay.
Which is interesting because we've never felt like we're hiding in time, but perhaps we.
That's the perspective of someone else.
Yeah, it's a perspective of someone.
Or maybe we haven't hidden in time yet, but in our future we will hide in time, and it knows
Oh,
that.
no.
No, I mean, what do you mean we haven't hidden time? We have.
We've gone all over time.
We've gone all over time.
Yeah, but we haven't.
We haven't purposefully hidden, but if something's looking for us and we keep disappearing back in time, that's how it seems to that thing.
Or maybe it doesn't even think we're disappearing back in time. Maybe it thinks we keep disappearing back to what we think of as our main time from back in time, which is what we don't know.
So,
I wonder.
Think about everything you've learned, every bit of information inside of that dream, and that is a major element of information. With everything you've said, everything you've learned, every little... Well, did anyone write down all of the information that you managed to get from that nightmare?
Not
everything.
All of it. No. I didn't have time to write like the
do
full
you
script.
want to recap, because it is the nightmare, it is an element that coming back to you. There are information that you normally how you would have gotten them would have been by interrogating someone, so they would have been fresh inside of a single session. Do you want me to repeat everything you've learned while you were in there?
I think that'd
me.
probably be a good idea.
I'm thinking this is that tentacle thing we've seen, but I'm not sure.
So,
that would be
in the master's quarters, you found a piece of paper that looked like an information sheet on someone. Hansel, half-elf, joined the monastery 20 years ago. Exceptional skill recognized. Main incentive, promise of power. In the guest dining hall, you found once again a piece of paper, which was a priority missive to Hansel. One of the target has resurfaced. Shunt's follower in the Mistle Island chain in contact with target. Make him pay. Destroy his history. You can take your time if result is more absolute. Do not make the same mistake your predecessor made. In the entrance of the monastery, you found the writing, "Welcome, Tobiyashi, audience, Fisher, Jorg, Remy, to your death." In the royal guest quarter, you found a picture of the person who sold Remy when he was still an egg. In the other guest quarter, you found the cloak of the person described by the attackers of the monastery. Odd thing, Remy found on the door the thief cant on the door. Both were different, but meant the same thing. In the minor royal guest quarter, you found a contract promising supplies of energy to revitalize Schuld in exchange for services. In the guest terrace, you find a spyglass with on a tripod, looking at an island to the west of Narthaer, deep in the ocean, before reaching the deep ocean, so still inside of the island chain, which Tobiyashi felt that it looked a little familiar. In the infirmary, you found, well, the pot of the potted plant, because someone incinerated the plant, which the pot said, Kendarth root, great to stay eternally young for a price. And finally, in the children's quarter, you found a letter which felt like it was addressed to family member. I hope grandfather will be proud of me. Ethrazil. This is still new to me. I never had a father before. Father is expecting so much out of me. If I do well, I will be working with, what is the proper word? Uncle or cousin? Nephew, maybe? This is also confusing. The new one. Erpion, the boat captain. Erpion Fisher being the name of the captain of the pirate ship. And finally, that fight that you just did, what the beast said, what the creature said. Once again, you come to me. You thought you could defy me. You thought hiding in time could put you out of my reach. My agents will hunt you and your allies down through time. My champions will make sure your lives become a shell of what they could have been. Every time you encounter someone, you will fear them being one of my agents. I will, and those last two felt oddly targeted at you, audience. I will tear you apart and remake you into the monster you seek to vanquish. I will make you kneel to me, the eyes of the abyss, willingly. And then you were faced with a choice that you made in the past. Reaching out to one of the four gods. Everything is a clue in here. Nothing was done just for fun.
Who was Schultz again? Is that the dragon?
It's the name of
Schultz
the
is,
hunter god.
Okay.
Hunter cult god. Its actual name.
Yeah, Schultz. Okay.
Damn, he really hates us.
Well, he
Yeah, but I'm
really
not sure
hates.
it's the hunter.
He really hates audience, and then you because you're
Yeah.
audience's ally.
Yeah, I'm not sure the hunter god is who was talking there, though. I think that if I
Well,
can
technically,
make it-
guys, we have encountered something that exists outside of time.
That is that's the thing that we saw when we were red orbing back. Well, not red orbing, but when we orbed back to the garden, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we saw the tentacles trying to break in, but I don't think that was.
What?
It might be it.
That's what it is. It is not
Yeah.
the hunter god.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is not.
It is
yeah.
the eyes of the abyss.
Yeah, it is.
And the implication being that It's like at least if I'm not sure if we're playing around with like multiple timelines or just single timeline theories here, but like probably any one of its agents in some way, shape, or form has tried to make our lives as adventurers worse or make them end prematurely. It's like, but at least for right now, we are continuing to.
Well, there is
succeed.
also a chance, and this is what we don't 100% know either, that they could have known about us potentially before even we were born.
Well, that's what I mean.
Like,
Like especially because of our meddling in the past. It's like, because obviously, or at least it's able to see that we're potentially moving toward an event that actually is a pain in their ass. So they're going through different parts of time in order to encounter us where we are or where we could be. It's like, and try to stop us before we have a chance to get to the part that's actually important.
Or create circumstances that put us in. Because now we know we're basically all our paths. Like Remy was basically given by either a high-end agent or something of the Hunter cult. You know, there's a suspicion from a lot of us that my, dragon or religion was involved. Who knows for how long they've potentially been involved. But I was put in that position, as a child.
Mm-hmm.
Toby, Toby's basically been told to destroy his history and his monastery, which would just, I don't know, be mean to him.
Well, I don't know where I'm from as a kid, so we don't know.
Yeah, so we don't know that as much. And then Jorg, we don't know.
He's a drug addict.
Yeah. There was something in there, but you didn't find it. Yeah, it happens. And Fisher is involved with pirates.
Through the pirate ship, who is also involved with the cult. And
that's why I said you need to understand us more, I guess. I know it said that.
What?
I think the raccoon god said that, right? No, not the raccoon god.
Mm-hmm.
There was somewhere in there where someone said that you need to understand your allies more. Or something like that, because they're gonna be disappointed in you or something.
That was the raccoon god specifically talking to the audience and only audience.
That was
yeah, exactly.
No, audience.
Only the audience.
The raccoon god wasn't saying. The raccoon god was apologizing to me because he tried to warn me, and basically he said that everyone's gonna feel a great betrayal, and I don't know what that is, but like. Basically, you guys are going to feel as betrayed as the woman felt when her village turned against her.
Oh.
And got stoned, and that perhaps I'll be there to help, but also, like, the darkness is going to strike back, basically.
Or the darkness has.
Or the darkness has struck back. But we don't know what that means exactly.
Well, the only
Alright,
one
time to
who's...
start the post-apocalyptic campaign.
Yeah. So one thing you missed, Tobiashi, when I was talking in the beginning, I just wanted to say, when that little bit of information appeared, I had already finished all of your backstories, and I already knew where everything was going. But when that happened, when one of you gave me that little beautiful moment that could tie everything together in some way, I could not use it. So this is why it's there.
Okay. Well, I gotta start asking around for my parents, I guess.
Well, your master did say that he wanted to give you something before you leave the monastery.
I know, he said he wanted to talk to me after we were done eating, and then it never happened.
No, he said when all of
you
this
never went
was
to see
over. So he meant before you leave.
After when all this is over.
Yeah. We have to now figure out what happened to Narissa, and also what day it is, how long we have until the Predator shows up.
Oh yeah, by the way, you all come back to consciousness inside of the church. Does that mean that everywhere you went, you actually went there?
Oh, did I kill a kid?
Yeah, we should.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that takes priority right now.
Do we? Yeah, it was,
Good.
right.
I'm gonna run out of the church real quick.
Where What if this was part of their plan to attack
like-
the monastery? Was to like
Look over to the left, look over to the
brainwash
right,
us
see if
into
anything's on
fighting.
fire. Check to see if there's people running around.
Yeah, we just been on a murder spree in the monastery,
Well,
but like
you managed to avoid.
We're not even covered in blood because it's too clean.
You managed to avoid the 2 ambush the pumpkin heads had made for you, so you didn't kill a whole bunch of pumpkin heads. That's why you didn't encounter them. They made 2 ambush, and you managed to avoid both of them. If you'd gone into the infirmary the first time you went there would have been an ambush there, but because you didn't go, they changed idea and they started to make the second ambush, which was where Jorg's imposter was trying to get you to fall into that ambush. Because you didn't follow him, you didn't fall into that ambush, and they left. This is why you didn't meet a whole lot of pumpkin's heads. They were planning ambush everywhere. You managed to avoid all of them.
let's figure out what's going on Let's figure out what's going on.
All right.
We also
what the hell is Aisha?
understand that they're like. Well, she wrote at the beginning that basically she sacrificed herself to break into the mind of the guy.
Sacrifice her chance at getting information
Chance.
to make sure that everyone could get out.
Yeah. So we don't know where she is right now.
She could be dead, but she could simply have sacrificed her chance without sacrificing her life.
Waking up in the church, Tobiasha would probably start
Oh
being
God!
like, "Fuck,
That little
what the
pumpkin!"
where were we actually running around?"
We need to go check on people.
Yeah. And just figure out what time it is or anything.
Yeah,
we don't
we
know what's been going
head
on.
out.
How many days have we been gone?
Well, we're not going to go deep into this because Avery needs to go to sleep, I think.
Oh wow! Yeah, I lost track of time there.
Yeah. We'll just say we leave the entrance of the church.
Yeah.
Yeah, we leave the entrance
We
of the
walk
church.
out to figure out what's going on.
First thing you notice is it's still day. So either you've gone a full day and you're tomorrow, or not a lot of time has happened. Definitely at least a minimum of at least a few hours later. It feels like the end of the day. You know, the sun is just about to start setting and the light diminishing a little bit. But it's still daylight. You don't see anyone when you come out. You don't see long trails of blood anywhere, however. So that's always good. You don't see fire spreading anywhere also. So hopefully the fireball exploded inside of the Nightmare Monastery and either the flame was put out or that stayed there. But you don't see anyone right now. Right now, everything looks deserted.
Well,
All right.
Jokes on
Podcast.
us. We're still in the nightmare.
Well, that's kind of what it was saying, right? The nightmare is supposed to never end for us. That's its goal.
Yeah. All right. So, with this, we have our answer. Our adventurers managed to find their way back into the light. Remy has a new glorious picture to show people about godly sunrise. I mean, jeez. Audience could see those things ever since he was small. God damn it. Probably feel a little bit of jealousy right now. That's what it means to be in contact with gods. No wonder he has no doubts God exists. Jeez.
You know, I am reminded of one of my own characters who specifically goes out of his way to get as many gods to pay attention to him as possible, but audience just does it effortlessly.
All right.
God, he just does it by accident.
I'm just that good, you know.
Yeah, getting all the deities.
If only one of them could have been a female deity. It's all male deities. Well, some of them are sexless, so genderless, I should say.
Flexible.
Extremely. They're made of energy. They're flexible in every single way you can think of. All right. So, with this, well, we're ending the Halloween special halfway into November. Nice! I told you, I'm shit at determining the length of a one-shot. Well, what should have been a one-shot.
Well, if you want to get really technical, a one shot just means it is a short story or a short adventure. No one ever said it had to be a one session.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, sure. I've seen in that angle. So, how did you like your 2 weeks one-shot?
Good.
Good.
All right. I hope the last
It was.
fight was at least a
liked
little
it.
bit worrying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think it was worrying for Toby.
Yeah.
But you know, that's not new.
No. I think it was less worrying for me once I ate a gem that
Yeah.
blocked all of its big attacks. But I did have to spend basically 500 gold to do that.
But also, you, Jorg, Little Light, spared you from a really bad ability because the darkness that was everywhere, he had the ability to hide in dim light. So he was basically making sure he could always hide and make surprise attacks every single time. He would have been able to move between all of you without taking attacks of opportunities at any time, any moment he wanted. He even had advantage on attacks when he was in the shadows. So Jorg's Little Light really reduced the difficulty of that fight by a lot.
Let's go, George.
Oh yeah.
I was
Although
so
I
lucky
wouldn't,
with
I don't think
those.
I'd call
rolls.
Sunbeam a little light. I think that's one of the biggest lights you can have.
Well, it's the little light that was following him everywhere. That light above his head is the MVP
Yeah.
of the night for the combat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was lucky with those rolls. Thanks to Fisher with that
I got
clutch.
you.
The first roll, you might have lost it the very first roll.
Yep.
All right.
All right, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, and that's okay because I'm just about to remind everyone that they can
go.
support us.
I need to go as
All right.
well. I
Good
got-
night.
All right.
Good night.
Bye. All right. Well, if you enjoyed the episode, the show, remember it's always possible to support us. You can follow us, leave a like, leave a comment on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. It helps, I promise. And if you want to do more, you can make a donation, become a Patreon, subscribe on Twitch. That also helps, mainly me, but it still helps a lot. And if you can't afford to give more, if you don't like leaving a trace on the internet, I can understand that very easily. There is a very free thing you can do that's mostly effortless and helps tremendously. That's spreading the word of this channel. So, thank you for being here. See you next week, next Wednesday for live, Friday for the rebroadcast, and Thursdays for map making. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for being here. See you next week, and as always, stay safe and stay healthy. Good night.
Tenny.
Bye bye.